Well, good morning, everybody. So here we are, and today I just want to encourage you. You hear all this great stuff, all these swell things you can do, and if you've listened to more than one, that means you have some hope that something will happen. But I know that there's only so much of you to go around, and you listen to this stuff while you exercise or whatever, and then you have to go to the real world and actually do stuff. You know, the phone's really ringing, the customers are really complaining, all of those things. And it's a little hard to get this stuff into place. So I want to encourage you today by telling you a couple of things. One, you don't have to get it all. There's a joke I think that everybody's heard by now, but I'm going to tell it anyway, just for the guys that haven't heard it, okay? But you've heard, I hope, about the two fellas in the woods, and they're camping, and they hear a bear coming, and the guy says, "We got to run." The other fella stops and starts to put on his shoes, and his friend says, "What are you doing?" He says, "Well, if the bear's coming, I'm going to wear tennis shoes while I run." He says, "Well, you can't outrun the bear. We're just doomed." He says, "Oh man, I don't have to outrun the bear. I only have to outrun you." Right? So that's the same thing in business. You have competitors, and let's say there are two businesses in town and there's one customer. Now the customer has to pick somebody. Now, how good does one guy have to be better than the other guy to get the job? I ask you that. You familiar with betting odds at a horse track, right? I mean, if the odds are 10-1, then that means $10 profit for $1 put in, right? Which horse wins? Is it the guy that's 10 times faster than the other ones? No. They don't have to be 10 feet ahead of the other ones. He only has to win by a photo finish. Just a whisker is all that horse has to win by to collect all of it. All right, back in this extremely simple case of just one customer, you only have to be a teeny bit better than the other guy in the customer's perception to win. So I ask you, if you're just kind of like the average guy now, and all you had to do was be 51% good instead of 50% good, what would that do? Well, it'd mean that your phone you'd get all kinds of jobs you weren't getting before. So that's my encouragement to you. You don't have to take all of this. You can relax and pick a couple things that are, doable for you. And if you wondered if they're going to do you any good, yes, they're going to do you good. These things will put you over the top if you just pick a few of them and let those things go to work for you. And then you can add more as you get more excitement and more energy as time goes on. Just, like the Bible says, don't be a hearer of the word only, you got to be a doer of the word too. Well, that's what I'm telling you. Be a doer as well, because it's going to pay off for you. You'll see it. And maybe particularly pick the ones where I said you can get immediate results. All right, go for it, man. Go get them. Hey friends, I hope this was useful to you. Would you do something for me? Would you please share this with anybody you know that ought to hear it too? And then would you please give me the thumbs up and subscribe, right? That's kind of important on these things. Feel free to leave comments. All right, thanks a lot. And now get out there and do some winning.